Welcome back to our channel. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the top 10 most valuable Abraham Lincoln wheat pennies and how much they're worth in today's market. So, let's get started. First up today, we're going to explore the value of a very special coin, the 1925 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, in fine condition. Let's uncover how much this historical piece is worth in today's auction market. First, let's talk about the history of the 1925 Lincoln wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny, also known as the wheat cent, was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The 1925 penny was part of this iconic series and was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why there's no mint mark on the coin. The design features the classic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse displays two wheat ears, which is where the coin gets its nickname the wheat penny. With over 139 million 1925 pennies minted, it might seem like a common coin. But its value can vary significantly based on its condition and rarity. Condition is crucial when determining the value of a coin. A 1925 Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition typically shows moderate wear but retains all major design details. The wheat stalks on the reverse may be slightly worn but are still visible. Fine condition is mid-tier in the grading scale, meaning it's more valuable than a coin in good or poor condition, but less than those in very fine, extra fine, or uncirculated condition. So, how much is this 1925 wheat penny worth in today's auction market? As of now, a 1925 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition can fetch anywhere between $20,000 at auction. The price can vary depending on factors such as the overall market demand, the coin's eye appeal, and if it has any unique features or errors. While this may not seem like a huge amount, for a coin that's nearly a century old, it's still a solid return on what was once just 1 cent. Although the standard 1925 wheat penny is relatively common, be on the lookout for any rare varieties or errors. For instance, pennies with doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or other minting errors can significantly increase the coin's value. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can command premium prices in the market. And there you have it. The 1925 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition is a fascinating piece of history and a staple in any Lincoln penny collection. While it may not make you rich, it's certainly a valuable find for any coin enthusiast. Next up, we're exploring the worth of a 1952 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark in full damage condition. You might be surprised at how much this seemingly worn-out coin could fetch in today's auction market. The 1952 D wheat penny was minted in Denver and is part of the beloved wheat penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. These pennies feature Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. While most 1952 D pennies are relatively common, their value can vary significantly depending on their condition. But what happens when a coin like this is in full damage condition? Full damage refers to a coin that has been heavily worn, scratched, or otherwise harmed, significantly reducing its visual appeal and collector interest. Normally, damage like this would lower a coin's value considerably. However, there's still a market for such pieces, especially if the damage is unique or interesting. In today's auction market, a 1952 D wheat penny in full damage condition might not be a top seller, but it can still hold some value for certain collectors. Typically, these coins can sell for anywhere between $200,000 depending on the extent and type of damage, as well as the buyer's interest. However, in rare cases, unique or historically significant damage could push the value a bit higher. When evaluating a damaged coin, it's essential to look for specific features that might still attract collectors. The D mint mark, located just below the date, is a key detail. Also, consider the historical significance of the damage. If it tells a story, it might appeal to niche collectors. While a 1952 D wheat penny in full damage condition isn't going to make you rich, it's a fascinating piece of history that still holds some value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin has its place in the market. Keep an eye out for those hidden gems, and who knows, you might just uncover something extraordinary. Next up, exploring the 1952 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. We'll uncover its value in fine condition in today's auction market. So, Let's jump right into it. The 1952 Lincoln wheat penny is a classic coin from the mid-20th century, part of the iconic wheat penny series that was minted from 1909 to 1958. This penny is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that distinctive reddish-brown color. If your penny doesn't have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, as the Philly Mint didn't use mint marks during that period. Now, when we talk about a coin being in fine condition, what does that really mean? If fine condition penny has moderate wear, you'll see noticeable but even wear across the surface, with all major details still visible. In the case of the 1952 Lincoln wheat penny, Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks on the reverse side will be clearly outlined, but with some smoothing from circulation. So, how much is a 1952 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark worth today? In fine condition, this penny typically sells for around $8,000 in the current auction market. While that might not sound like much, it's still a nice return on a coin that originally had a face value of just 1 cent. Keep in mind, though, that certain factors can increase the value. For example, if there are any errors or unique variations like double die errors or unusual color tones, those can fetch higher prices among collectors. While the 1952 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark may not make you rich overnight, it's a fantastic piece of history and a great addition to any collection. If you have one in fine condition, it's worth holding onto or even putting up for auction if you're looking to sell. Next up, the 1955 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with a large date and a D mint mark. We'll uncover its history, unique features, and its impressive value in today's auction market. So, let's get started. The 1955 Lincoln wheat penny is an iconic coin, but not just any 1955 penny, it's the one with the large date and the elusive D mint mark. This particular coin stands out due to its rarity and distinctive characteristics. Let's delve into why this coin is so valuable. The Lincoln wheat penny, produced from 1909 to 1958, is beloved by collectors for its historical significance and classic design. The 1955 version, however, holds a special place due to its unique features. In 1955, the U.S. Mint produced both a small date and a large date variety, and among them, the large date variety is particularly rare. The large date 1955 penny is distinguished by its noticeably larger numerals compared to the small date variety. But what makes the 1955 penny even more intriguing is the presence of the D mint mark. This mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, and coins with this mark are less common. So why is this coin so valuable? The rarity of the 1955 large date penny is the main factor driving its value. In general, the 1955 Lincoln penny with the large date is highly sought after because it's a rare find in excellent condition. Adding the D mint mark makes it even more desirable. In today's auction market, the value of a 1955 Lincoln penny with a large date and D mint mark can vary significantly based on its condition. Coins in color shade condition, where the coin has a distinctive and aesthetically appealing color tone, are particularly prized. These color shades often result from natural aging processes and can add to the coin's uniqueness and value. Let's look at some recent auction results. As of 2024, a 1955 Lincoln penny in color shade condition with a D mint mark can fetch impressive prices. On average, you can expect to see these coins sold for anywhere from $198,000. However, exceptional examples in mint condition could command even higher prices, reaching up to $254,000 or more. The high value of these coins is driven by a combination of their rarity, condition, and collector demand. For those of you fortunate enough to own one, it's definitely a piece to hold on to, and if you're considering selling, it's worth keeping an eye on auction trends. To wrap things up, the 1955 Lincoln wheat penny with a large date and D mint mark is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity and distinctive features make it highly valuable, especially in color shade condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Next up, the 1956 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark and in a rather dirty condition. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of this iconic coin in today's auction market, you're in the right place. First, let's set the stage. The Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most recognized and collected coins in American numismatics. The 1956 penny is a part of the final series of this iconic design before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959. Now, let's talk specifics. The 1956 Lincoln wheat penny was produced in substantial quantities, making it relatively common compared to earlier issues. However, the value of these pennies can vary widely based on their condition and other factors. Today we're focusing on a 1956 penny without a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and, importantly, in a dirty condition. While most collectors prefer their coins in pristine condition, dirty coins still hold value, though it's often less than their cleaner counterparts. In the current auction market, the value of a 1956 Lincoln wheat penny in dirty condition generally falls between $8,000. This is significantly lower compared to well-preserved examples, which can fetch between $10,000 or more, depending on their overall quality. Recent auction results indicate that dirty 1956 pennies are not highly sought after due to their condition. However, if you happen to have one in a collection, it might still be worth holding onto or considering for a future sale. While cleaning coins is generally discouraged due to potential damage and decreased value, if you're looking to improve the appearance of your 1956 penny, it's crucial to use proper techniques. Avoid harsh chemicals or abrasives, and instead use a gentle soap solution and a soft brush. Remember, the condition of your coin will always impact its value. A well-preserved penny will outperform a dirty one in the market. However, even a dirty coin holds historical significance and can be a valuable piece of your collection. To sum up, while the 1956 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in dirty condition doesn't command a high value, it still holds a place in the vast world of coin collecting. If you come across one, don't be discouraged by its condition. Every coin has its story and value. Next up, the 1946 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, particularly the large date variety without a mint mark. First, let's set the stage with some background information. The 1946 wheat penny is a part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been a staple of American coinage since its debut in 1909. The series is renowned for its historical significance and unique design. The 1946 issue marks the first year of post-World War II coinage and is distinguished by the large date design. In 1946, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies with two distinct date styles, the large date and the small date. The large date variety is characterized by a more pronounced and thicker numerals compared to the small date version. Today, we're focusing on the large date without a mint mark, which is a bit more unique. The large date refers to the size of the numbers in the year 1946 on the coin. These numbers are noticeably larger compared to the small date variety, which is a subtle but significant detail for collectors. Also, our focus today is on the coin without any mint mark, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia. Condition is a critical factor in determining the value of any coin. The 1946 large date penny without a mint mark in fine condition is particularly noteworthy. Fine condition typically means the coin has experienced moderate wear but still retains its design details and readability. In fine condition, you should see some detail on the wheat stalks and Lincoln's profile, though there will be some wear on the high points of the design. The lettering and date should be clear, with some minor smoothing. If you're examining your coin and it matches these criteria, you have a valuable piece. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of a 1946 large date penny without a mint mark in fine condition can vary based on several factors, including demand, rarity, and market conditions. As of today's auction market, such a coin typically ranges between. While this might seem modest compared to other rarer coins, the 1946 large date penny is still a valuable piece for collectors of mid-20th century American coins. If you have one in excellent fine condition, it can command a premium, especially if it's well preserved and certified by a reputable grading service. In conclusion, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny with the large date and no mint mark is a notable coin in the world of numismatics. Its value, while not extremely high, reflects its historical importance and the continued interest in Lincoln pennies. If you're lucky enough to own one, it's a fantastic addition to any collection. Next up, the 1940 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. But this isn't just any wheat penny, it's a rare era coin with distinctive cut lines around the edges. So, how much is this unique piece worth in today's auction market? Let's find out. First, a quick refresher on the wheat penny. Minted from 1909 to 1958, the Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. It features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design was created by Victor David Brenner and has become a staple in both collecting and everyday change. Now, let's zoom in on our coin of the day, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny. This year, like many others in the series, features a relatively common design. However, it's the era coin we're focusing on today. The 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This means it lacks the mint mark that you would find on pennies minted in Denver or San Francisco. Normally, this would be a common coin, but the era makes it stand out. So what makes this 1940 wheat penny so special? It's the presence of small cut lines on both sides of the coin. These cut lines are not part of the original minting process. Instead, they are likely a result of post-mint damage or an error during the striking process. These cut lines can appear as tiny scratches or gouges that run along the coin's surface, and they can significantly impact the coin's value. Despite this, error coins like these can be quite valuable to collectors due to their rarity. The condition of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. In this case, we're discussing a fine condition coin. This means that the details are visible, but the coin may show some wear and tear. Fine condition is a desirable grade for collectors, especially for error coins. Now, let's talk numbers. In today's auction market, the value of a 1940 Lincoln wheat penny with this type of error, particularly in fine condition, can vary widely. Generally, such coins can fetch between $300,000 depending on the severity of the error and the current demand among collectors. If you're looking to sell or purchase a coin like this, it's essential to get it appraised by a professional numismatist. Auctions and online marketplaces are great places to find buyers who appreciate the unique aspects of error coins. Always ensure that the coin is authenticated and described accurately to attract serious collectors. To wrap things up, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny with cut lines is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its value in today's market reflects its rarity and the intrigue of its era. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, finding such an era coin can be a thrilling experience. Next up, the 1957 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark but with a color change. We'll explore its history, the significance of its color change, and most importantly, how much it's worth in today's auction market. So, let's get started. Here we have a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin that's part of the last series of wheat pennies minted before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial design. This particular coin is noteworthy not just because of its year, but because it has undergone a color change. The wheat penny, first minted in 1909, features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two ears of wheat on the reverse. By 1957, the design was nearing the end of its run, making these coins relatively common. However, the unique aspect of our featured coin today is its color change. Coins can change color due to a variety of reasons, including environmental factors, chemical reactions, or simply age. So, what does a color change mean for a coin's value? Generally, coin collectors prefer coins in their original, unaltered condition. Color changes might occur due to oxidation or other environmental factors, which can sometimes decrease a coin's value. But in certain cases, especially if the coin's condition is still fine or better, these changes can add an element of uniqueness that might appeal to collectors. For the 1957 wheat penny, the color change could range from a subtle bronze hue to a more pronounced tone due to environmental exposure. The impact on value largely depends on how dramatic the color change is and whether the coin has maintained its fine condition despite the alteration. In the auction market today, a standard 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition typically ranges from $58,000. However, when the coin exhibits a significant and unusual color change while still being in fine condition, it can command a premium. Based on recent auction results, Such coins might fetch anywhere between $64,000. The exact value can fluctuate based on the extent of the color change and collector demand. To get a more precise estimate for your specific coin, it's a good idea to check recent auction listings or consult with a professional coin dealer. They can provide a more detailed appraisal based on the coin's unique characteristics. Next up, the most valuable USA Abraham Lincoln wheat penny from 1958, specifically focusing on coins without a mint mark that have undergone a color change. How much is this unique piece worth in today's auction market? Stick around to find out. Let's start with a bit of background. The Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most popular and widely collected coins in American numismatics. The final year of the series, 1958, is especially interesting to collectors. This coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the famous wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage. However, the 1958 penny is unique for several reasons. First, let's talk about the standard features of the 1958 Lincoln penny. It was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint coins do not carry a mint mark, which is what makes this particular variety relevant to our discussion. Now, you're probably wondering what makes the 1958 penny we're discussing so special. The answer lies in its color change. Over time, certain coins have undergone a transformation due to various environmental factors. These changes can range from a slight discoloration to more pronounced alterations, such as turning a distinct shade of gold or even a darker tone. This color change is often the result of chemical reactions or oxidation, and it can significantly affect a coin's value. Collectors often seek out these color-changed coins due to their rarity and unique appearance. So, how much is a 1958 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark worth today if it has experienced a color change and is in fine condition? In general, the value of such a coin can vary widely depending on the extent and nature of the color change, as well as the coin's overall condition. As of now, a 1958 wheat penny in fine condition with noticeable color changes can fetch anywhere from $39,000 at auction. This range reflects the coin's unique characteristics and the demand among collectors for such anomalies. Coins that exhibit more dramatic or aesthetically pleasing color changes may even command higher prices. To sum it up, while the 1958 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny is not the rarest coin in the series, those without a mint mark that have undergone a color change can be quite valuable. If you happen to have one of these coins in your collection, it might be worth getting it appraised and considering putting it up for auction.